Start. Hey guys, Clint here, former cop talking about cop stuff. My last video, not so good. Don't watch it. Not very proud of it. Said some things. I lost a bunch of subscribers. Why am I worried about that? Well, because I don't have very many. So subscribe, please. I got to get them back. I was talking about the COVID. I said, I'm kind of unhappy that there's a vaccine coming out. I'm not. Of course, I'm happy there's a vaccine coming out that's going to save lives. I get to see my parents. They get to take it. I can come over. So it's a good thing. The only reason I was talking like that, I thought I had more time to get shit done. That's why I said it. It kind of creeped up. I was expecting the vaccine to come out in April, and that would give me more time to get stuff done. I feel like I haven't gotten enough done since the virus. Does that make sense? I think that's all I'm going to say about that. I want to make this a short video because my videos are too long. And I'm just plain not happy with the last one. I wasn't acting myself. My wife was down here creeping around, starting the washing machine. Why she would start the washing machine while I'm trying to do a video, I don't know. And then I can hear her creeping up the stairs, and she stops. I hear the creak stop, and she's listening. And she's thinking, well, is he talking about me? Is he saying anything about me? And I can't say anything. I have to whisper. So it was just it was an off moment, and that's going to happen. Labrador, Newfoundland, RCMP, Natuashish, RCMP. I can't pronounce that, and I'm not making fun of it. Natuashish. Natuashish. I Googled it to say it properly. I still can't do it. RCMP, the community is all up in arms at this place because the RCMP have done something wrong. They've done something wrong. The media is reporting abuse from the RCMP. I'm going to show you a video. There's no sound. It's about 10 or 12 seconds long. Just watch it, okay? This girl was arrested from the RCMP. She was arrested. They had to put her on a plane so she could make her court appearance. I can't stand the media, guys. I can't stand the media. I love the media when they report it properly. But when do they do that? Maybe I should do a video when they do that. So I'm watching this, what the hell's her name? What is it now? Carolyn Stokes from, I don't know, some program on CBC. And she does an interview with some family members. Let's just watch this, okay? What the fuck is it? Why am I mad? It's titled, It's an Abuse. Let's see what the savvy reporter has to say.
A video from Natuashish of RCMP officers forcing a handcuffed female prisoner onto a plane has angered some people in the community. A video from Natuashish of RCMP officers forcing a handcuffed female prisoner onto a plane has angered some people in the community. The video shows several officers restraining the Innu woman and forcing her to board the plane. She was being transferred to Happy Valley Goose Bay for a court appearance to face several charges, including assault.
Several charges? Well, no. Well, including assault? Why don't you say what it is? Why don't you say what she's charged with? It's assault, it's uttering threats, it's breach of undertaking. What's breach of undertaking? She committed a criminal offense months ago. The police released her on an undertaking with conditions. Instead of going to jail, they said to this lady, this criminal, they said, why am I so angry? Whatever, doesn't matter. They said, hey, instead of going to jail, you got to abide by these conditions. And what does she do? She doesn't abide by the conditions. So she's going back to court to go back to jail for assault, uttering threats, and breach of conditions.
Joining me now is the woman's aunt, Justine Noah. So, Ms. Noah, the video of your niece is difficult to watch. How did you feel when you saw what happened?
When my one of my daughters showed me on a video from the Facebook, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked and I was crying also. And I can see my niece that her pants was down.
Her pants was down? No, her shirt didn't fit. Say it like it is. Pants was down. No, she didn't have clothes to fit her body.
And it's disturbing to me.
And disturbing to me, too.
She was clearly in distress in those moments. What's your assessment of the situation? Why was your niece so upset?
Because she's a criminal and about to go back to jail? It's pretty obvious.
Do you think that part of the problem with this whole situation was the language barrier?
It's because she was fat. That was the problem. The whole problem. She's hefty. Okay? That's the issue. That's the problem. If she weighed 150 pounds, we wouldn't even be talking about this. The police would just throw her right into the airplane. Okay? But they want to paint the picture that the police are the evil ones. She's not the victim, guys. She's not. Media, come on. Stokes. The police are the victim. She's not the victim. She's the criminal. And because she leads an unhealthy lifestyle, they can't get her up a flight of stairs. Because she weighs a lot. That's the issue. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. Do you know what it's like? Do you know how many dead, fat bodies I have taken out of houses? It's hard work. It's difficult. Now imagine. It's dead weight. Now imagine if that dead weight had a voice like this criminal did. Not only that, imagine if that voice was struggling and resisting. Imagine if that dead body was doing all that. Combative. Could you imagine trying to get that up a flight of stairs? Nearly impossible. I guarantee you those cops were exhausted at the end of this. Because this freak show acted like that. She freaked out. That's not the cops' problem. That's not the police problem. They're just trying to do their job. This barbarian bit a cop. She assaulted a cop while they tried to get her up the flight of stairs. This reporter, she doesn't report that. She doesn't say anything about that. You think this would be the opportunity to talk? She's interviewing people. Why wouldn't she bring that up? Not only is this criminal going to jail, back to court for those 3 offenses, you can tack on assault PO and breach of fail to comply with conditions. Again, so she's got 5 charges now. And we're treating her like the victim when the cops are the victim. It's horseshit reporting. She knows it is, and I don't understand how she can live with herself, how she can go to sleep at night. Not only did this criminal assault the police officer, when they got into the plane, she assaulted him again. She's not talking about that. She doesn't bring that up with these people that she's interviewing. She thinks it's a language barrier. Like, we're going to believe that she doesn't speak any English. Yeah, that's part of the problem, right? It's a language barrier. It has to be. What can I do to paint the police as evil and the criminal as the victim? And why would I do that? Because that's what sells. It doesn't sell the other way around. And that reporter, whatever you, journalist, whatever you want, news anchor, whatever you want to call her. That's what she's doing. And it bugs me. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. Should we listen to more?
So they couldn't really communicate with each other.
Fuck off. You're so full of shit.
What do you think should have been done differently?
I could answer that. She should have been put in a restraint chair. Her legs should have been handcuffed to a chair. Her arms should have been handcuffed to her chair. And a spit mask should have been put over her face. And she should have been ramped up that plane. Or she should have been put on a hospital gurney, secured with handcuffs, with a spit mask, and taken up into the fucking plane. That's what should have been done differently. But you know the cops, right? Which did an amazing fucking job here. Do you see the patience, the restraint? They want to play nice guy. They don't want to do any of that. So what happens when they play nice guy? For the media and civilians that don't understand what's going on, what happens? They get assaulted. They get assaulted by the barbarian.
Well, Justine Noah isn't the only one who feels the measures against her niece were too severe.
Do you want to know what is severe? When a shit rat bites into your hand and bites it so hard, you can't get them off your hand, that you have to use some kind of physical whatever to get her off your hand. How sick is that? How gross is that? That's severe. That's the real story. But she's not going to... Stokes. Is that her name? Stokes? Stokes ain't going to say anything about that. That's the real story. But that doesn't sell papers. You're not fooling anybody, Stokey. And you don't even mention the part where she bit an innocent cop's hands.
We're very frustrated with what they just saw on the video.
What do you think should have been done differently in this situation to avoid that tension and that struggle?
How about to avoid the assault on the police officer, her bite in the hand? How about that? To avoid the tension and struggle? Spit mask. Restrain her in a chair. That's how you avoid it.
You know, I can think of a list of things that could happen.
Number one, go to Walmart, buy her some clothes that fit. That'd be the first thing.
Frustrating to see the way it's being handled by officers who are supposed to have some sort of a training with the mental illness.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Okay, I can't watch anymore. Stop saying mental illness. This has nothing. You have to react to the behavior. It's not the cop's fault that she is acting like a jackass. It's not the cop's fault that she has mental illness. She has to go to court. You do what you have to do to get her in the plane. What do you want police to do? Exactly what they did. They did a damn good job. Why don't you report that? Did you see it? Did you see the video? What did the police do wrong? They didn't do anything wrong. It was a criminal acting like a baby. What was the worst thing that happened? She got in the plane. No injuries. Why are we even making this a thing? This is another example of good police work. And, oh my God, the media can't even acknowledge that. You wait till body cams come out. When they see the real shit, they're not going to be able to handle that. And don't say language barrier. Don't put that out there. You know that's bullshit. Language barrier. You know she speaks English. She speaks a couple of languages. You know that. Language barrier. You cracked the case, Stokes. It's cracked. You cracked it wide open. That's what it is. That's what it was. That was the problem. The poor girl couldn't understand what they were saying. You did it. Good job. Good reporting. You're an investigator. Okay, I think I went off a little bit too much there, but am I even recording? And why does it say 30 minutes? I got to edit this out. Guys, subscribe to my channel. Call my hotline number, 604-330-2512. And, oh, God, man. RCMP, stop trying to have a relationship with the media. It's never going to happen. Ever. Ever. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.